Now, sit. I'll be making chicken pulao. Now you can see the chicken pieces. So if when you buy these pieces, you don't have to cut them and all. Just make sure. See, even these drumsticks are as it is. So you don't have to mess up your hand and all. You just decide to make chicken pulao. Now chicken pulao is a simpler version of chicken biryani. Biryani you put lot of masala. Here we don't put masala at all because if people are averse to masala, it's not good also. So in this, you definitely need butter or ghee. If you have butter, you need 200 grams of butter. Otherwise, I am using ghee. It's about 4 to 5 tablespoons of ghee. This only is going to give the taste. So therefore, you can use 200 grams of butter also. Now, for you yourself, if you make it only for 2 days or so, so you just need to take two drumsticks, maybe one or breast cut into two, and then you take 1 cup of rice, and I am using bay leaf. If you have bay leaf, if you is good enough. Otherwise, don't much bother about ingredients. So basic things will do. Now bay leaf we put into the ghee or butter, and then see this is the full garam masala, that is cinnamon, clove, simple things. They are available in full, you can get. And you just put those garam masala inside. So once you put that into the ghee, then you put this garlic, and as I have told you that garlic always has to be fried brown, otherwise it does not release its taste. So here I have put the garam masala and the this thing, garlic, little bit of ginger also you can put. Now here, as I told you, if you don't have garlic and all chopping, garlic powder will do. You just 1 teaspoon garlic powder, half teaspoon ginger powder, 1 teaspoon onion powder, you just use. That will do. That will give almost the same taste. The main taste in pulao will be the butter. You cannot make it with oil. It has to be butter or ghee. You fry it into brown as I had shown you before, and then you chop these big onions, which you call in Kerala savala, no? So into rough long pieces. They need not be very fine. And this you will fry, not brown, till they are translucent. I'll show you. Now you can have a look at the onion. While you are frying onion, you can put salt. According to, if it is 1 cup and 2 cups of water, you have to put just 1.5. Here we are having bigger quantity, so I am putting 2 spoons of salt, sorry. And while frying this itself, you put these chicken pieces so that they also get fried. Little bit. So see, it's very easy. It's all dumping. Now, if you care, if you like it to be little spicy, you can put little bit green chili also. But I'm not putting it now because here none of you like chili, so I'm not putting it. Otherwise, if I have to make for someone who likes spicy food, then of course I will put little bit of green chili also, which will add some spice and taste to it. But I am not putting it at the moment. I am frying it for a little while. Now I have this garam masala powder I am putting, but you need not put. If you don't have, you don't worry, because the whole garam masala you have already put. So therefore you don't worry about this. Pepper you can put. This is all quarter spoon. This is a small quarter spoon. And you fry this till you find the onion also is nicely fried, translucent, and this chicken is also little bit fried. Now you can see it's browning up. At this time I will put the rice. Once I put the rice, I will fry the rice for just 5 minutes. Why? Because if I fry the rice, the rice doesn't become paste easily. If we don't fry the rice, it becomes paste easily. I will get, now here we are using 2 cups of rice. Therefore, I have kept 3.5 cups of water ready, warm water. We don't use cold water. So you have water ready. If you are putting 1 cup of rice, you will put 2 cups of water. Just the double, 1:2. And that you can make pressure cooker, or if you have a rice cooker. Mama was asking you to buy. If you buy a rice cooker, the same quantity, same way you can make. At this time, when chicken is a little bit brown, I am putting in the rice. And this also you can keep in separate containers, so that each day you can take 1 container. For 3-4 days you can easily use. And all you have to get little yogurt. I'm sure yogurt is available. Or salad, cut some salad. Now once you put the rice in, then you don't stir much. If we stir much, then the rice gets broken. Therefore we just keep it for a while. Now if you have, say I have some peas left. He has taken out. I didn't put it in the soup. So in this chicken pulao you can put some peas also. So some vegetable is added. Now we don't have all sophisticated kitchen utensils and all that you will be having over there. So I'm sure you are feeling little nostalgic seeing Mama's kitchen and things being cooked. The next time when you come, I'll teach you more. This is the time to taste if your salt is okay. Little more salt?
Little more.
Here is the coriander leaves I have cut and kept. I am putting on top, and little bit we'll put for garnishing. Here I am using pressure cooker, therefore I am closing the lid, and once the steam comes, then we put the pressure. Now I am waiting for the steam to come out. Pressure cooker always should be used like that. When the steam comes out of this nozzle, then you put the pressure. And once you put the pressure, the first your fire should be full. So as the pressure starts building, you can lower your fire, and 1 whistle you take out.